Oh, now you're a contender, Hurley. Oh, and then of course, I'm sure like Deathly Hallows 2 is gonna be like, oh, we built this heaven so that we could find each other. Some garbage. We can throw Lost in here as in cultural entropy. You know, we don't know what to fucking do. Yeah. Then like, let's see. They're dying to try and make me. They're dying to have me sneeze. But guess what? I beat it. Oh shit! Anyway, they're crying, guys. Anyway, so like, let's see. Harry Potter. So the Harry Potter actors are now like thrust into the shit, right? It's like, all right, now what are we gonna do? And like, of course, like, the Hollywood like trash machine is gonna be like, we would like to see a romantic comedy with like whatever Harry Potter's name is. Harry Potter. I'm just gonna like just do that, but like, that's something, who cares. But like Harry Potter and Emma Watson, I wonder why I remember Emma Watson's name and not Harry Potter's, Anyway. But like, we want to see a romantic comedy with, actually, we're going to shoot like a fuck buddies movie, because that's a new genre now, right? We want a like fuck buddies movie with like Harry Potter and Emma Watson. That would be great. Or maybe like Dakota Fanning and Harry Potter. That would be great, right? Oh great, what's the concept, Well, you work with this person, and you both decide that you should start fucking, and not actually have a relationship. Okay, but why? Because if we just shoot you guys having a traditional relationship, it's just going to be like Say Anything all over again. Or like When Harry Met Sally all over again. And we got to do this, because it's a little bit different. Okay. I guess that makes sense, because if I'm just in a normal romantic comedy movie, it's just going to be like, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, or like, some other trash, That's right, Harry Potter kid. That's weird. Yep. Alright. So then, like, he's gonna get the script, and it's gonna be like, let's just do this, right? Let's not attach any strings to it, let's just have sex, And she'll be like, whoever, Dakota Fanning would be like, oh, sounds good to me, and then they'll like fuck, and then it'll go wrong, and then he'll realize that he loves her, Now the thing is that I haven't seen Friends with Benefits, or, what's it called? Is it Fuck Buddies? No? What's it called? No strings attached. Alright, so there's no strings attached, and Friends with Benefits. And I'm writing a screenplay for one called Fuck Buddies, right? Because that doesn't exist yet. Right? Fuck Buddies. And I might put an exclamation... anyway, I might put an exclamation point at the end of it. Fuck Buddies! So, like, maybe Fuck Buddies, right? With, actually... Here, this was my bit. I have to do something on Ian Svenonius. Ian Svenonius, right? Who's battling... Is it Nonius? Anyway, there's a battle going on between Ian Svenonius and Matthew Lesko. The question mark guy, right? These two are battling it out for most cameo appearances in my continuity. They're constantly everywhere I am. Ian Svenonius is at Crooked Beat Records, while I'm riding my bike past it, chaining his bike up, da 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 da. Ian Svenonius is at the Eleanor Friedberger show, just like buying his ticket, he's not looking at me at all. I have no idea what's going on here, But then I'm riding my bike home from Adams Morgan, and what car passes me? But Matthew Lesko's question mark, is it a Mini Cooper? That's some sort of car. Matthew Lesko, question mark guy. Yeah, I saw him in Bethesda once, you know, with his question mark suit, you know, and his Riddler glasses, you know. Ha 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 ha! He's actually not always, you know, exploding with like exuberance, you know. He's kind of like when you see him out in public, he's just kind of like, you know, very very cool and I guess understated, you know. You know. But these two guys are battling it out, you know. I'll have more cameo appearances than you, Ian Svenonius. You know, Ian Svenonius. Yeah, I don't think so, Matthew Lesko, you know. Anyway. So, I was talking about, you know, cultural entropy, and it basically breaks down to, like, Christian Bale exploding on the set of Terminator Salvation, right? And why did this happen, right? Because he's in some shitty Terminator sequel, making his, like, $20 or $30 million, right? While, like, you know, other shit is happening in the universe that he's not really getting in on because he's in the Hollywood, like, control system of, like, managers and agents and contracts and, like, you know, studios and, like, you know, whatever, right? Like, they're just tossing the cash at him, and he's like, I can't say no, right? I'll sign the contracts. 5-picture deal, you know, whatever, right? So he's, like, trying to pretend that he's in the future, you know, and he's, like, you know, doing something that's, you know, where he's, like, working with some sort of computer-generated, like, machine, and he's got to remain serious and in character. And then, like, the DP is, like, you know, checking a light with his gaffer's glass, you know, which is, it's like a monocle that's tinted that allows you to look at the actual bulbs of the lights while they're on, you know? So he's like, you know, he's like, da-da-da-da-da, and Christian Bale is like, you know, he's worked up, you know, his character, or he's worked himself into his character, you know, all morning or whatever, so that he could do this scene, you know, because it takes a lot of work to be able to do it because the movie's such shit, right? And he's like, oh, I've got to fix this machine, you know? I've got to defuse the bomb or whatever, right? And then, like, you know, ho, I shall check the glass or check the light with my glass here, right? And Christian Bale, what's a fucking dude in, like, plain clothes, like, and the image is ruined for him, you know, his method is ruined, and he's like, fuck, man! Oh, be a professional. What the fuck are you doing, you know? I gotta do the scene again. All these people have to go back to one. And, like, oh, you just be a fucking professional, man. This is fucking, you know, he's just gone. And, like, you know, I know a lot of people are like, what the fuck is wrong with Christian Bale, right? It's just the fact that, like, you know, he's Batman. You know? Like, the quintessential, like, entropy, like, poster boy. Oh, he's just going to be fighting the Joker and the Riddler and Two-Face forever while nothing progresses. You know? Batman, he'll never solve the problem of, you know, why people go from weed to heroin, you know? Or from weed to coke, you know? Hey, you want to get high? I don't smoke weed, you know. Oh, you do coke because you don't understand anything about the universe. Oh, yeah, I guess you haven't gotten to... Oh, no, I'm way beyond you, Coke people, you know? So, like, you know, the Coke people are pretty much just like the coffee people, you know? So, you know, Coke, coffee, heroin. None of them actually work. You know, they're all things that make people just lose, right? So, Christian Bale, you know, Batman... is like, you know, in all these shitty movies, you know. We'll do this. Christian Bale. Shitty movies. You know. His life is in the toilet. Because he wants to be in good movies. And the only good movies out there, you're fucking watching them right now. Alright? So, like, you know, Christian Bale is in all this trash, you know. His character in The Fighter... yeah, that was great because it showed that somebody was using drugs to escape, you know, the fact that he wasn't actually someone who knocked down Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, he's famous for knocking down Sugar Ray Leonard, and he's like, yeah. Then he's got to, like, smoke all this crack so that he can keep living in that fantasy, or so that he can escape all of the demons demons, so that he can escape all of his spirit world, attackers, really. And that's why, like, when he goes to jail and he doesn't have the crack, he doesn't have his weaponry. It's mostly up here, but it's also, weed. Weed is really, like, the way you should go, because, like, the crack is just like, just keep smoking the crack forever. That shit is not going to work. You're just going to go broke and be a crackhead. And then, I need the crack, It's weed. Well, now, I did all the work. That movie took place in, like, the 80s, right? So, like, I did all the work, so nobody needs heroin, nobody needs coke, nobody needs coffee, but they're still going to do it, Coffee is, like, a huge thing, Coffee, like, Coke's a little too difficult to find for most people, but, like, they'll still do it because, woo, I'm winning. They don't understand that it's actually big lose. Coke is the big lose. Oh yeah. It's like, just like you're complete. Like all of your terminal just becomes like completely destroyed. All of your like mind constructions just become completely gone, and all of the enemies come in and are like, okay, your mind is going way too fast for you to have any control over it. So we're just going to control it and get you to think that you're like, invincible. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Woo, And like 15 minutes later, let's get some more Coke. Yeah, let's score some more Coke, And it's like weed. It's just better than everything else, Like that's like my when weed is legalized or decriminalized, the ads are going to be weed, right? It's magic, right? That's the slogan I came up with, with an exclamation point, right? It's magic. This one doesn't sound quite as great, but like weed, it's just better than all that other shit. Like you'll be able to get it at GNC, etc. Right? So, cultural entropy. It's all of the other shit out there that I really don't feel like watching. Hey, Greg, you want to go see Transformers? Why, so I could see, like, robots destroy, like, a city, and try to save the city? Yeah. That sounds a lot like Gundam to me, or maybe like Mazinga, or, Grandizer, or maybe like, what's all that? What are you even talking about? Oh, you guys don't know anything about Grandizer, or, oh wait, you know Voltron, right? Oh yeah, Voltron. Okay, yeah, we know Voltron. It's not really like Voltron. No, but you know what it is like? Oh, what's that? Like Transformers. The cartoon. Oh yeah. Well, it's based on Transformers the cartoon. Yeah, well, I saw Transformers the cartoon back in 1985. Right? So I already saw Transformers. What is that? 20 years ago? 25, 26 years ago. Anyway. So I already saw Transformers, and now they're bringing it back. Oh yeah, Transformers again. Same thing as Batman. Yeah, Batman Returns. This is a joke that I love, guys. Batman Returns. Batman Forever. Right? Oh, yeah, Batman Forever. Okay. Oh, but there's a sequel. Oh, no, Batman Forever goes forever. No, but now there's Batman and Robin. Right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that sucked, right? Oh, no, we got a new director. And now Batman Begins. Right? Oh, what's the sequel? Batman Begins Again? Nope. The Dark Knight. Okay. Is it like based on Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns? No. But it's basically Batman Begins Returns. Okay. Batman Begins Returns is really Batman The Dark Knight. Alright.